Test, how's that? Good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You know, when I first started coming here, I didn't know too much about science of mind. And, you know, I love the affirmations, but I started doing a little research and I started checking out his teachings. And I was convinced that what he teaches is so important today. And it's kind of a timeless thing he does with this information. Because, you know, somebody once asked me, is science of mind like Scientology? Not exactly. So I thought about that and I thought, I want to really understand science of mind. So I began, and I'm hooked. So I'd like to share with you some of the teachings of Ernest Holmes. And again, they made reference to it. There's a power in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. He also goes and talks about how you were created with that energy. And it's interesting because the Taoists believe also that you were born with a certain amount of energy. So Holmes taught that the universe is an infinite source of energy, and we are all an extension of that energy. This power, what some may call divine intelligence, is not separate from us. And Holmes explained this concept when he said, you are not just a passive participant in life, you are a co-creator of energy and consciousness. And one example he used, the universe is a vast ocean of energy, and every thought, emotion, and belief you have is like a pebble dropped into the ocean. The ripples from these pebbles shape the current of your life. And science of mind teaches us that there is unity, as you mentioned earlier, a oneness of all life, that all life is connected, and all life has value, and that intentions and ideas flow through a field of consciousness, which affects and creates the world around us. And we should choose positive and productive thoughts. As you think, so you become. To tap into this power that Holmes talks about, he believed you need to have a daily practice of prayer, meditation, affirmations. How many here have a practice of prayer and meditation? All right. Okay, well, hey, you're on the path. Okay. I'll give you a little insight on Ernest Holmes. He was born in 1887 in a small farm in Maine, and he was the youngest of 9 boys. Just think of his mother. She was a saint. And as a teenager, they said he was always asking, who's God, who am I, and why am I here? Who is God, who am I, and why am I here? So these questions led him over the years to write his book, Science of Mind. In the beginning, Holmes called his teachings Science of Mind and Spirit, because he didn't want you to think his teachings were just intellectual. His teachings involve the Spirit. Within you is the Spirit of God. Holmes taught a new philosophy that brings religion and science together and offers spiritual tools for people to transform their lives and help make the world a better place. And Ernest Holmes studied all the great religions and teachings. And then he selected what he thought were the best among them that had this universal truth. And this became the foundation and the principles of science of mind. So oftentimes people will say, well, science of mind seems a little bit too Christian. Someone else may say that it's too Buddhist. And they're all right, because that's what Ernest Holmes did. He took the best, what he thought the best of the ancient teachings, and he incorporated it in science of mind. Now again, he believes that to tap into this power, and I like to think of the mind as a kingdom. It's deep, it's amazing. You can get lost in your mind, but also you can create your own reality. So I want to share with you some of my favorite teachings. And one of Holmes' most famous technique they call the spiritual mind treatment. And it's a systematic way to align your thoughts with divine truth and manifest your desire. So there are 5 principles. The first is recognition. Begin by acknowledging the infinite power of the divine. For example, you can say, there is one infinite presence. It is all-knowing, all-loving, and all-powerful. The second is unification. Affirm your connection with power. I am one with the infinite. Its wisdom, love, and creativity flow through me. The third principle is realization. Declare your intentions as if it's already accomplished. I am abundant in all areas of life. Opportunities and resources flow to me with ease. And thanksgiving. Express gratitude for the fulfillment of your desires. Thank the divine presence for manifesting this reality. I read once where Holmes recommended when you go to sleep at night to repeat gratitude. Just repeat gratitude as you go to that next place. And then the 5th one is to let go. Trusting the universe to work through you, to surrender. I want to do a song that I wrote after I started studying Ernest Holmes. And again, I love the concept of this power that we will all have. The issue is tapping into that power, embracing that power. And it's not difficult. It just means you have to have a consistent practice. You have to meditate. Visualization. The reason I like visualization, because in your mind you create an image of what you desire, what you want. As opposed to praying, you could do the same thing praying. But like they say, a picture is 1,000 words. So you can create images that is so deep. And in visualization, one of the things he talks about is just being creative with your imagery of what you want. And also, become emotional. Feel your senses. So the deeper you go into your image, I think in time it'll manifest itself. So that's one of the things I really like, and also the idea of gratitude. Although the Dalai Lama said, sometimes it's better to not get what you want. And I thought about that. Okay, that's right. So I want to share with you now this song that I wrote, and it's simply called Power. You've got the power, I feel it in my soul. You got the power, oh, I feel it in your touch. You got the power, oh, I feel it in my mind. You got the power. You got the power, oh, I use it every day. You got the power, it's waiting for you. As you notice, I'm a harmonic singer. And again, as I really started studying Holmes, I realized that when I do my harmonic singing, it really affects my mind. I sort of knew that, but now I realize I can use those sounds to go deeper into my mind. Pretty basic stuff. The power of the sound. So let's do a visualization, okay? Very simple. Before we get into the visualization, I always like to really get centered with your breath. Just a nice, gentle flow. That's your foundation. Whether it's meditation, visualization, you want to establish this foundation with your breath. No effort, it just flows. Because a lot of times what happens, you forget about your breath and you don't, sometimes you hold your breath, sometimes you get so deep in your thought, but the breath just grounds you and keeps you there. So in the beginning, find for you what is a comfortable breath. Good posture. Posture is really important. Get that energy flowing. All right, so now just visualize something you want. Okay. And again, use your senses, feel it, smell the experience, and be creative with it. And just know that you create your reality. Okay, let's come back. Just want to give you a taste of what that. Now, so if you are into the teachings of Ernest Holmes, this would be part of your practice every day. because you can't just do it a couple times. That's why most people don't get results. You gotta stay with it. You gotta stay with it. And everybody's different. It'll happen for somebody maybe sooner or later than you. But anyway, it's just a matter of really trusting again that power, and but you gotta go there every day. Okay, and last. I want to just close with this song taken from the Dead Sea Scrolls. And it's Jesus talking about breath. Actually, it's Jesus talking about energy. Same thing. So anyway, when I read this passage, I said to myself, this would make a great song. Because I have a hard time sometimes writing lyrics. But every now and then I'll read a poem and I'll say, oh man, that could be a great song. So anyway, this is taken from the Dead Sea Scrolls. I don't have a title for this song, but anyway. Angel of the air, holy messenger of Mother Earth, dive deeply into me, like a swallow dives from the sky, so that I may know the secrets of the wind and the music of the stars.